Hey guys, my name's Kalina, or otherwise known as kalinafitness from Instagram or Facebook. This is my first YouTube video, and I thought I'd start by just introducing my own weight loss journey and my story, and in the subsequent videos that I will do in this year, I will cover other topics, and if you guys do have any topics or questions that you'd like me to cover as I go along, then please feel free to message me at the handles below. I will now tell you all about my story. I've always been overweight ever since I was a child, and discovering recent photos of myself have actually confirmed that I was never skinny at any point. And I think that kind of stemmed from not really being introduced to the idea or concept of healthy eating as a child. And I don't mean just, saying no to eating any junk food, but I mean in the sense of eating more fruit and veg. I don't think I ever did that as a child. And as we got older, that never really happened. Yeah, we'd have homemade curries which contained veg, but largely Indian food, it can be quite unhealthy if it's stacked with oil and the rest of it. So as a child and then growing into the teenage years, I was eating more food, the wrong foods like chocolates, crisps, ice cream, croissants, chocolate croissants, cinnamon rolls, you can name it. But also not moving. I don't think I ever volunteered to do PE or activities that you do out of classes relating to PE, or even just going to dance classes or gymnastics or anything like that as a child, and even walking. So I was eating loads of food and not moving enough, and the weight started to pile on. And by year 11, I was about 14 stone, and I thought that would be my heaviest yet, but that wasn't the case. And when we went into A levels, I was under stress, and purely down to stress, I ended up losing a few pounds in the first year of A levels, which kind of maintained until university first year. But then we started drinking every day. We were ordering takeouts. At uni, we'd just have snacks like sweets and chocolates and high energy drinks that are quite calorific, and also just making foods that are high in calories, and then again not moving enough, not doing any physical activity. So I didn't go to the gym, although I did sign up, and in the second year we went about 2 times, and then never went again. So the weight kept piling on, and I knew it was piling on, and in my head I was in denial about the fact that I was gaining so much weight, and quite rapidly as well, and not wanting to do anything about it. I kind of ignored the fact that it was happening. And by the end of my third year in uni, I was at 15 stone, I think, and clothes weren't fitting me. I felt really uncomfortable. I never wanted to go out. I never wanted to see family. Didn't want to go out with my friends. Obviously at uni I did, but then when I came back home, it was kind of like I didn't want to go out anywhere because I was ashamed of what I looked like and how bad I let it get myself. But still not taking the steps to do anything about it, and not knowing what to do about it. I didn't know how to lose weight. I tried diets like eating sweet corn and having salads, and that lasted for about one meal, but then kind of binge eating on the next one, and it didn't do anything essentially. And then after that point, I kind of given up. And in my masters, I was again glued to a screen for pretty much 90% of the time, and eating foods that are high in calories, and not the right foods as well, not nutritious food that will help me. I was lacking energy. I didn't move again, and it got to a point where my physical fitness was just I think, on the floor. I couldn't walk 2 minutes down the street without getting extremely out of breath, or even walking up the stairs was a mountainous task for me. And when the panic attacks started happening towards the end of my master's, and all these health problems started coming out, I think that was the wake up call I needed. That I needed to do something about my health. I can't keep going like this, because the end stage will be death, essentially. With the way I was going, I would have got even fatter. The health problems would have come out even more. Probably got diabetes, heart problems, you name it. Is what I was thinking would happen. And so I joined Body and Beyond from September 2015, and I've been there ever since. And as a result of their help, I have been able to lose a lot of weight, but the main thing is I've been able to get stronger, get fitter. I can now walk for 2 hours and not be out of breath. I can lift weights that I've never even lifted before, and most importantly, I'm happier than I've ever been. I'm not ashamed to go out in public anymore. I'm not ashamed to, kind of go out with friends or family like I used to, or wear clothes that I wouldn't be able to wear before. Before, I would just look in the mirror to see how bad the clothing looked. It wasn't ever a case of, oh, do I look nice? It was kind of, how bad is the fat hidden, or how bad are my rolls hidden? Which isn't the case anymore. Yes, I still have insecurities, but they're far less than what they've ever been. And I've kind of accepted some of the insecurities that I have, and my stomach area being one of them. I know that it will take a lot of time for it to go down into the way that I want it to go down. But I'm not ashamed of having the stretch marks or the loose skin that's there. So that is what's happened, and I will show you a picture of what my starting weight or body composition was and how I look now at the end of this YouTube video. In the next video, I will discuss how I managed to lose the weight, the methods I used to actually keep going and make sure it came off consistently over time. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back for the next one. Bye.